Alright, good evening, Speed Gaming 3, and welcome to the Super Metroid Item Randomizer League Season 3 Playoffs. Tonight we have on team catJAMMERS, we have Mr. guyaverage, and crossproduct on the Hylian SpaceJump Frogs. We have 2D tone zone tracking, and I am joined by Antinomy. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. Polar Bear Bunny, how are you?
Doing fine. Really excited for another Dash Randomizer matchup. Should be a really good race.
Yeah, so every team assigns their players I guess a suit, so to speak. And those players assigned a specific suit. So like in this example, or in this case, obviously in this race, MGA, Mr. Guy Average, and Cross Product are the Varia suit runners of their team. And so they're assigned to be racing Dash. I think their other teammates are going to be racing right after this one, or at least in an hour from now. So yeah, this is the first match.
Yeah, and both really amazing players, really good speedrunners, both of them. guyaverage probably has a bit of the movement edge here. Cross product maybe more experienced in randomizer. It is the dash, so we've got kind of the original logic, totals logic, and then a bunch of items that have different functionality than what we're kind of used to.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's really shown it off yet, but one of the most important ones is that the runners don't have to really go out of the way to locate charge beam. Although the only drawback, I'm not sure on the numbers exactly, but I think it does close to like a third of the damage.
Yeah, they made it so it's exactly the same as a regular shot. So yeah, a third.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so they do start off with a nerfed charge beam. So it's still, really beneficial to find charge beam anyway. But at least it makes it so that you don't have to. You'd have longer fights, longer boss fights, obviously, like longer Ridley fights and Mother Brain fights. But still, at least that's I'd say that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, definitely a good option for people who are experienced in maybe more low percent categories where you don't get all the beams. Let's see, just any tank in the ceiling. They do get power bombs, which are really nice, but just missiles on the side. Maybe we can get some supers on the other side of the morph ball wall.
Right, that would be very convenient. And I'm not 100% sure on the dash logic, but of course, one thing that we don't like saying is the Billy Mace check. It's just super slow.
Yeah, I agree. Generally, in Dash, you're not going to have the same kind of ammo hunts that you might see in the Varia Randomizer. Totals Randomizer will always place at least one of the power bombs or supers before you need them, but it doesn't have any effect on it placing other power bombs or supers. Whereas the Varia Randomizer might just actually want that to be your progressive power bomb or progressive super. Yay, supers.
Yeah, so no hunting down this time. So with 10 power bombs, like right from the get-go, do you think that any one of these runners would probably try to bank on a gauntlet check early?
I think at least one of them will, but I think definitely possible that both do. They do have the extra E-tank for safety. It could be a really good movement item or a really good beam. It can't be a suit, but other than that, it might be worth a check.
Yeah, I see here that MGA opted to go check 230. Yeah, the 230 missiles, which was actually coined by the runner cross product themselves. He's the one that named those pair of missiles.
Yeah, Cross is known for very creative names of things. Ooh, space jump at Bomb Chorizo.
The true beginning item.
Both of our favorite items.
Exactly, actually.
The goodest
And
item.
there's nothing gooder or gooderest than Space Jump. I will have to say, and honestly, I feel like this could very well push him into Gauntlet because it would make it a little bit easier. I don't know.
Don't have to worry about the kind of tricky wall jumps, at least.
Yeah, the acid is what's killer.
Yep. Alright, Cross not gonna go to Gauntlet. We'll see if he checks the miners in the back. He does not. Doesn't really need to since he has all the miners. We'll see if MGA can get a huge advantage here with whatever's up here. High jump would be really good. Plasma. Ice or speed.
Yeah, there's a lot to choose from. All we dread is finding that reserve, of course. Like it's not deadly, but like it always feels good when you find a great item that just could possibly help quicken the seed, especially in a race setting.
Pick it up. Oh.
I would pick it up. Yeah. Oh, go on.
Oh, I just said I would too. You never know when you're gonna get stuck down in Norfair and maybe need to choose to do some hell runs.
Yeah, I've kind of started leaning towards that recently. Like I used to skip all the, maybe not all of them, but if there were like an E-Tank, for example, like at X-Ray, or at Gauntlet, I used to actually skip them, but I figured, it might actually pay off in the long run. MGA is playing a very deadly game though.
Yeah, in Major Minor, it's actually fairly unlikely that you won't collect enough E-Tanks on the way to Norfair. Like, you pretty much just need at least 4 from somewhere. But, doesn't hurt to make sure. Cross actually very well could end up going wreck ship first with that space jump. Either one of them could. And then check out Gauntlet at that time. So might not save time, but we'll see what he chooses to do.
Right. I feel like Cross is definitely aware of who he's up against. Mm-hmm. So maybe he would also try to bank on some grapple. On some like using that rando experience to go for some checks that maybe MGA might not try to do, or at least some decisions that MGA wouldn't, like obviously MGA can like think of anything and go wherever he pleases, but maybe sometimes it's kind of like a mind game. Where's my opponent at right now?
Yeah, for sure. Grapple is kind of an item you don't really want to see when you've already got Space Jump. It doesn't open anything up that Space Jump doesn't, except for Spring Ball.
Right, actually, I hadn't considered that. True.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else, at least.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think a lot of things that come to mind when you see grapple, I keep forgetting like the spring ball check. I don't know why, but I think what everyone kind of like autos to is like suitless Meridia. It's like everyone just automatically thinks, oh, there it is, suitless Meridia seed. Confirmed.
Yep. How could I forget? I hope we don't see that tonight, or maybe I do. I don't know. As long as it doesn't happen to me. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him. Let it happen to MGA and Cross. Oh.
Ah, it's real charge beam.
That's actually, yeah, good. I mean, you know, like it's there. You got it. If you find beams, sure. I don't think that will really necessarily like call the runners to like stop searching for supers. Just because they want to get that Ridley kill down as quickly as possible.
Indeed. One thing the Dash does has Spazer has the ability to open up waterway, but runners did not get speed nor Spazer, so they'll have to skip the waterway check for now. Alright, almost decision time for Cross. Which way is he going to go?
Yeah, what would you think? Like, knowing Cross and seeing him run some randos, you think he'd go for that wreck ship check? Oh, and fall down?
Is he doing dashless?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was going to say.
Cross product, one of the few people who's done dashless hundo, if not the only one. I have no idea.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely has the world record for that still, but I don't know. Actually, I can't. It's been a while since I heard of dashless.
Yeah, dashless dash. That's funny. Wow, betraying SpaceJump to use grapple, that hurts a little bit.
I know. Not even dropping to at least take a little spike damage so you can get some run. Runs me like, gonna have to dock points on that one.
So both of them are checking X-ray. Doesn't necessarily mean that they won't still go up to the wreck ship. So we'll still have to see what choice they make. MGA, he's really
MGA, oh my gosh. He's literally with the energy, one spike hit and he's dead.
Good thing this is an E-tank.
I know.
Oh, that was terrifying. Thank you, MGA.
Just goes to show how deadly that room will forever be. Like, even with grapple and space jumping.
MGA,
don't count it out just
please. Just use your power bomb.
He's stubborn to use that.
He is stubborn. Alright, looks like Cross chooses to go down. Gonna check his Spazer location. Reserve denied.
Yeah. I mean, he has one. I don't think he wants it anymore.
Hey, so Dash is the randomizer that gives gravity 50% heat damage reduction. So it actually might be kind of in your favor to go ahead and pick up all the tanks you can. If you find gravity suit, you can go ahead and do Lore and Warfare and have a much easier time than you would in the other versions of the randomizer.
Yeah, true. And that's pretty much like one of the biggest changes that they did with the Dash randos. Can literally make the difference. Do you think that's why Cross is picking up the power bumps, actually?
That could be. You will see that a lot as well. Perhaps he regrets not picking up the tank, but not a huge deal.
That isn't. Like, with how seasoned Cross is as a rando runner, I imagine to think that he'd be willing to even try to go for Crystal Flash clip.
Oh,
Was definitely
yeah.
one of the first few to do it too.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's probably what he's picking up the power bombs for, more likely.
Oh.
Nice quick kill there. MGA right on his tail. Gonna get the spicy E-Tank.
Okay, good little high five there. Great store. Yeah, running out of checks here before they have to commit to potentially hell running.
Hey, MG gets it too. Yeah. Ooh. Screw attack's nice.
I like screw attack early. In all cases, just super safe, and I feel like you don't have to really worry about dying as often, except maybe just from like hell runs. But that's really just about it. You can kill anything. Screw attack, just about.
Yeah, and I think Screw and Space Jump actually makes it pretty easy to actually do the hell run through Cathedral in like 3 tanks instead of 4, but they don't have to worry about that anyway. But the combo, the Space Jump Screw attack, is just unbeatable.
Yeah, it's like peaches and gravy. Although now, sometimes what I do, because this is my fault, I'm to blame for like whenever I get screw attack. It's happened to be big time in a race against Feral in Randomizer, and it hecked me up because having screw attack has made me forget that I have space jump. I think I've seen my boy Floaters do it too.
That is the reason one of the rules is that if you use a different sprite, the league requires that the animation be the same whether you have a space jump or not for the screw attack animation.
Oh, that's... Huh.
Because the Varia randomizer allows you to have screw attack look different if you don't have space jump. Kind of looks like Samus is being electrocuted.
Yeah, it does. Like a little thunder shock Samus. So we got saves and saves. Did the MGA just make up a bunch of time on us? Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
I don't think he didn't check it out. He might have.
I saw the door. Was the door open? I can't remember.
He's too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, they're both gonna reset this, aren't they?
MJ would want this. I would think. Oh, well, he face planted, so. Nope.
Yeah, Cross was killing the Novas early once he got to Business Center. Not really sure what he was planning. I think he wanted more missiles, because he had less than 10, but other than that, I don't know what Cross is plotting.
I think either runner. Well, it's tough to say honestly, but you know, should they find a suit down here? Would it be worth it to go down to Lower Norfair and just try it out?
Yeah, Pretty sure both these guys can do high jumpless lava dive. It's just a matter of whether it's worth it or not if they only get Varia suit. Since they don't have high jump boots, can't do the normal in logic lava dive.
Yeah. But that has to be obviously a last resort, you know, because there's 3 items here at Bubble Mountain, and then I don't think they'd make that decision before checking Croc at least. Ooh.
That's a very nice item, but takes away cross products crystal flash clip advantage, and then MG is gonna die to the Garuda,
Ah, how rude.
which does 60 damage when he had 58 health. Oh, there
Wow.
they are. Cross loves his high jump boots. I do know that. Pretty sure that's his favorite item.
It is, yeah. Huge advocate for high jump. Like even his picture has high jump boots. Who's the character that he has on Twitch? I keep forgetting.
I don't know who that is. Actually, I didn't realize it was an Earthbound character.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I've only seen it played once.
Usually that's about enough. Earthbound is a.
I kind of thought it was like supposed to be him. It was supposed to be cross product, but that's his Discord picture or some other picture. I don't know.
I think it is like I think the colors are changed to look like to resemble him, but I could be wrong too. I can't remember for sure. I just know that it's from Earthbound. I used to think it was from like Charlie Brown or something.
Alright, MJ's got his boots. Should definitely go back for the speed booster. Because another great item combo is the high jump and speed booster.
Yeah. It's great that they found high jump boots because, yeah, like you mentioned, without high jump and only having speed booster, it can set you up for a bad time. What you kind of really noticing sometimes, unless you like pay attention to Samus's jump heights, but you might notice that, you know, it's like, hey, I'm jumping a little low here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who are pretty much only 80% runners, even if they have like a super good time, like a 46 or less, like you see them in these randomizers when they only have speed booster and they struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of interesting.
Okay. So yeah, Cross is done. MGA has the wave check left. What do you suppose Cross is doing next?
You're kind of gotta go Croc now.
Right? Yeah. Because I wouldn't see reason for Cross to skip Croc. Already being down here, you know, and it could very well be just any suit, might as well. But if it's a bust, then that also like hurts.
Yeah, this is definitely another time where you might be metagaming and trying to think about whether or not your opponent would do this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice job.
Yeah, had to do the gate glitch there. He's getting pretty low on health, but luckily you can just bust through this room and get the refill.
Now, for you as a viewer, do you hope that Croc pays off?
In this race, no, because I think they're
Okay.
both gonna do it, and I think I want to see them do different things.
Yeah.
Because I think if MGA goes to Croc, which I think he will, and A suit is down here, and then Go mode is on path, like I think MGA will be able to catch up. And we get Spazer. That's damage. OMG is not going to Croc.
I wonder if the death had anything to do. I don't know. I mean, obviously anything. You could argue for anything, but yeah. Because I was expecting, like you, I was expecting him to go to Croc too.
You know, it's kind of funny. If Cross were to run into, say, Spring Ball, he could actually do full suitless without ice, because Spazer gets you to Batoon as well in this.
Mm-hmm.
The thing of it is, though, the change of the Spazer getting you into Waterway and getting you into Batoon, and then also regular bombs will get you to the Wreck Ship Reserve item instead of just speed, but that actually doesn't change the logic. So Spazer doesn't necessarily mean you should go right to Waterway or anything.
Right. It could definitely be a power move, though, for Cross. Should feel the need to try to go for it.
Ooh. Croc was a bust.
Owie.
They do have speed, though, so Waterway is in actual logic. So maybe Cross might check it on the way, and then if it's like Spring Ball or Ice, he might go Sueless Meridia. Why not?
Yeah, because as far as they know, as of now, like, it could be a suitless Meridia Seed. Like, it's also not pretty likely, but it's probable that Wreck Ship could also be a bust.
Yeah. MGA, you have Space Jump!
With so much disrespect.
I am upset.
I don't know how MGA calls himself an old route runner when he neglects Space Jump.
Right?
Like, that's just... Like, you definitely have to give him an earful, because I know I will. Okay, I'm really... As MGA goes to enter Fantoon's door, I'm interested in what Cross will do if he will head over to Waterway or not.
I hope he does. But I hope for his sake too that it's at least something beneficial. Because otherwise he'll be quite a bit behind. And he's going!
Yeah, depending on how this plays out, if MGA... If Wreck Ship is a bust, then that'd be good for Cross, obviously, because as it stands right now, awaiting whatever's at Waterway, if it's something bad or just not useful, yeah, Cross will be a little bit behind because we know that Croc is just a detour.
So close. Yeah, since it use that screw attack, because Spazer will not kill the enemies in one hit. Oh no!
Oh.
I know you always joke about it, but that actually seemed like the 5th reserve tank.
Right? That's exactly why. Because they just it just feels like it. That's why I say, because especially when they get spammed like this, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, we saw all of them now, huh?
I sure hope so.
I never tried this route.
Crossed in. Oh, taking this way? To the wreck ship? Oh. Well, wreck ship?
Oh.
Not a bus.
Not at all.
If you're MGA, do you leave? Do you just get out of here right now? What's he doing?
I think he's damaging down for Crystal Flash? No. I would get out, though, honestly.
If he's thinking of doing what I think he's thinking, or at least was thinking, it won't work. Because the item won't be there, right? So what I'm thinking, for anyone who doesn't know, is that he's gonna do some grapple crystal flash thing to get to the gravity suit item. Yeah. Holy.
Yeah, well, okay, now. Wow. Is he still gonna try to do it? I don't know.
Well, now that's... I mean, it's go mode with a bad beam and hardly any supers, but, it's go mode. Stop it, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think he's trying... Wait, what are you doing?
Why? Get out of here! You have both suits!
He's trying to show off something. He's trying to... What is he trying to show off? He can't. There's no Crystal Flash. He maybe still gonna try to go for it? That's why he saved... I don't know what is going on here. But he's doing Crocomire beef robber things.
Yeah. I didn't see if anyone in chat answered me, but I don't think the item will be there. But maybe I'm wrong.
Well, we'll see now.
We'll find out. Alright, chat's saying it will be there.
Okay.
Why, MJ? Why?
Here we go.
Yeah, he killed Fantoon. That makes sense. Is there a time where people do this but don't kill Fantoon? Or am I crazy?
I wouldn't see. It's a quick check, but good job to MGA for FOMO, and honestly, that's good thinking. Probably practice the heck out of it, though. Oh, but doesn't have the power bombs. That's kind of what you get, MJ.
Would have been a lot cooler if he didn't get any suits.
Okay.
Pick those up, please.
He should reset, and then he should come to pick these up, and then try it again.
That is huge brain.
Like, he already did it. Why is he not gonna go for it anymore? Now he's just gonna bail on his idea.
I think Cross is having a pretty rough Phantoon, unfortunately. He'll make up time if he just leaves after gravity, which is what he should do. But... And I guess Spazer will help him out later in the game, provided Plasma doesn't show up. So MGA is on the minor hunt already. Getting more power bombs though.
Yeah, if so soon? I wonder why though, because there's a couple of major items that are in the way still. So I don't know how you feel about this necessarily.
Yeah, at least 4 minor major items are really in the way, like Ridley, Fireflies, Batoon and Dragon items. But it's definitely possible that this is the right move. Thing is, though, Dash isn't as generous with supers as Very Randomizer, even Total's Randomizer was originally. Generally, Dash will have about the same amount of power bombs and supers in the seed, so that's kind of why you see a lot of power bombs in this.
Yeah. I think it was made with that in mind to just kind of be able to balance that out. Because if I recall correctly, old Total logic used to spam you with supers. Like it made you aware that you were playing on the Super Nintendo. Wow, more power bombs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, interesting MGA going Meridia first. Overall, if you can path Lower Norfair first, it's a bit faster. But I think he's just worried about the Ridley fight, I guess. He has 20 supers and 40 missiles, which will make up 5 of those supers. He has a lot of power bombs. Gotta do that. There they are. Get him, MGA.
Okay.
Cross is also looking bad on supers, though.
Yeah, he was ahead at that point. But I was literally gonna say this right now. Watch Plasma be at Mama or something.
Yeah, you were. I could tell that's what you were gonna say.
This is a kind of comical seed. I just don't know if Cross is gonna check Mama.
I think guyaverage should leave and go to Lower Norfair now.
Oh, true. Yeah, actually.
Because he's not at the point of no return where it'll be slower. Not even close. So, yeah. But choosing not to, choosing to keep going to Meridia. Hopefully no Ridley skip tonight.
Ridley skip? Oh. No. I don't think I've heard of such a 5,000 IQ move.
I've done it in any percent because of rando muscle memory.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just leave out the top. Very nice microwave Batoon with the newly found plasma beam. You can even dash microwave them Dragon and Batoon and Phantoon without big charge beam, since you have the starter charge beam.
Yeah, you can.
It'll take longer though. The special beam attacks and pseudo screw will actually do the same amount of damage as normal, whether you have real charge beam or not, but microwave will not. nice spike suit. The rarely seen pre-Dragon spike suit. Cross going to Lower North Fair, so we'll see if this makes the time for him at all.
Yeah, with those that super count, it's really not too bad. And obviously, like, his missile count also makes up for the remaining super pack that Cross would hope to find. You should still have a pretty decent fight, though.
I find it slightly odd that MGA
wasted his spike suit there.
Yes, wasted both of his spike suits.
Yeah.
But just odd that he decided to keep going in Meridia, but didn't even check the Dragon item.
Yeah, like for what we mentioned before. Also, is he gonna get this? Oh, close. He's got that GT Classic strat. What I wanted to mention was what we mentioned. What we said before was that there's still some major items that are in the way to check. A couple of them are, of course, Dragon that MGA skipped, Ridley, Fireflies. I don't know if MG's going to check those, and if Ice is there, that could make up a lot of time, potentially, for Cross.
The sad thing, though, for Cross is I don't foresee him getting Plasma.
Yeah.
Unless he feels he needs to do a pretty strict minor hunt by the time he gets to Meridia. So we'll have to see about that. He is checking some fairly out-of-the-way minors in this Mickey Mouse, but he does get rewarded with supers.
That is something. I would hope that whatever minor items that he does end up finding would at least maybe put him in the position to check Mama Turtle, you know. But then again, probably not, because there's like Aqueduct, you know, that's more in the way. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe the fact that it's a major and a minor will draw him there. Oh, no little boop for MGA. Or, I can't remember if Cross booped off the Namahe Flame too, or did the Chronic Boost.
I don't think I saw him try to go for it.
He got a boop from something.
Yeah. If you miss out on boops, you sometimes gotta do it yourself, so please find comfort in that. So fine, if no one's gonna boot me, then I'll boot myself. That's self-care.
I think MGA muscle memoried some lag reduction strats, but regular just plasma without the other beams won't kill those pirates in one hit.
Yeah, no, like, especially right now, because MGA is in good form. Like, this is the loadout that, you know, you don't want to give some of the top tier runners, because once they feel comfortable, and obviously, like, in the any percent runners, they just get that groove, and they'll resort to all of their pretty much all their muscle memory to doing runs.
Yeah, I noticed that big time with one of your teammates, Real Cutie. Just once he's in go mode, he is just insanely fast.
Oh yeah. For Monaco.
I wasn't gonna mention the the other one.
It's just, I mean, I love Monaco, and he's like also extremely good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't expecting that from Cutie. I don't know. It was kind of insane. I wish Cutie did more races now that I think about it. Oh my gosh, I swear.
It's alright. We're in the playoffs.
Yeah, he has to race now. Anyway.
Ridley is dead for Cross, okay. Ridley was just being Ridley and not dying. But yeah, MGA's already caught up and has that plasma beam and has Dragon dead. There's regular bombs for Cross.
Yeah, not too bad in case you get... Well, if you're gonna get grabbed anyway by Metroids, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that was worth the pickup, but I understand it's kind of hard to make that 1 second decision and have it be a good decision.
Yeah. Ridley's still not dead.
There he goes.
So that's all bosses for MGA. Cross still has Dragon left. But you might want to get some item checks out of the way first before reaching her.
Yeah, and there's really not an advantage for Cross that he has right now, which is unfortunate for him. It's kind of at the point where MGA needs to really mess up for Cross to take the lead here. MGA trying to use X-ray to clip through there. More silly tech.
I thought I saw Cross powerbomb out of that hole too. But I'm not sure because I'm like, I thought that's why you picked up the bombs.
Oh, I missed it. But that X-ray there could get you out of a bind if you forgot to farm power bombs.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I think I used to and then I just forgot.
More supers for Cross, which are good, but I don't think will make up time.
I really am just hoping that that Cross would just like check Mama.
Yeah, other than the Dragon item, which we don't know what it is, there's nothing in the way other than that plasma and Mama Turtle that would benefit Cross. Dragon being ice would help, but I think it's kind of assumed that ice saves more time in Turian than it actually does versus the power bomb Turian.
Yeah. Ice is one of the items, even though like you might just kind of sometimes just kind of worry about not finding it. But it's such a big relief when you do find it towards the end of the run. Because that's when all you have on your mind are just how to kill the Metroids.
Well, he's gone. He's gonna get plasma. That's good.
Thank you, Ross. I'm also glad that you're checking this item first, too.
Very heads up. Also, I think MGA is pretty good with the tech in Turian, where you can make it so your power bomb hits all of the Metroids even though they're off screen. So that speeds that strat up a lot for MGA.
Yeah, to power bomb optimally, that's it's a tricky one because it's a lag fest and sometimes you end up. Oh yeah, there we go. That reserve tank hug. Like, remember me? Your one regret?
Still here, standing outside your window.
Yeah.
With a boombox.
Yeah, we'll see right now how MGA takes care of these Metroids.
Did they get the tech? We'll find out, I guess. Not quite.
No. Not at all.
Not at all, yeah. Had to use 5 in that room. That would be bad if he didn't have so many.
Yeah, I was surprised he had to use 5. I for sure thought he had to use 6. Just kidding. He's obviously good. The following rooms are a little bit easier, at least to set up.
Yeah. Where's the third one? Come back. There he is. Wow, he's... Might as well have just done the slow strat. What?
Wow.
How did it not die? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. See, I said MGA was good at this strat, and then he just proves me wrong.
Yeah, that's the runner cursing the commentary. Big reversal. Darn it, MGA. Cross is done with his G4 bosses, so he will be making his way uptown and then downtown to Torian.
Did not end up checking Dragon either, so we won't know until the credits where the Ice Beam was. Probably figured the odds weren't great in his favor. Wave would have been nice too. But still 2 items out there in Wreck Ship, and still 2 items in Meridia. Actually, 3 items in Meridia still, and then 1 more screw attack item out there. So, odds not excellent. Thought that would have been Ice Beam. Baby skip for MGA, which is a little bit tough without Wave Beam.
You have to take extra jumps, and I think just for good measure, or maybe just because MJ was having fun, he decided to have an extra safe Metroid skip.
Ooh, gets the speed sub skip. That's really good. I've seen runners waste a lot of time trying the speed sub skip over and over again.
Yeah, it's Have you tried it?
No.
It's because I just like was wondering because I know like the biggest thing that used to give me just a bunch of difficulty going for speed step skip is the door transition. So I was wondering how that felt to you, like if maybe it's just me and I'm just talking out of my Metroid. But yeah,
I've heard others say that that's kind of the issue when you miss it, is the door transition, which makes sense. Because then you're just flying through the door and you have to make sure you crouch on time before you run off the edge.
yeah, it is. I mean, on top of it being also a tough short charge at that.
Alright, Mother Rain 2 down for MGA. This will be a solid time for him, definitely sub-hour.
I feel like that's usually what you want to see in Randomizer, in Super Metroid Randomizers.
He probably knows by now that if Cross isn't done, then Cross probably took the same route that he did. Because I think if either of them had gone to the wreck ship first, they definitely would have been done like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, there is that. I wonder, like obviously, I'm not sure exactly on like how much time it takes to complete, Croc and the Croc checks, but I wonder how close we would be having this. Had either MGA went down to Croc first before heading up to wreck ship, or if Cross had skipped Croc.
Yeah, that's a really, really good point. I had totally forgotten that Cross did Croc and MGA didn't. Croc probably around 3 minutes?
Yeah, this would have been incredibly close then. Like,
Yeah, pretty
obviously
spicy.
there's yeah. There's a lot of factors, of course, but I guess just to kind of entertain the idea, possibilities. It's kind of just why I bring it up. Oh, these Metroids, though. Ooh, and that health, though.
Oh my gosh. Aw, he does trigger the reserve, which wastes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
He's not very well off for this last room. If you have Spring Ball, you can kind of jump rope the Metroids. And be pretty safe, but he doesn't have that. While the power bomb is actually exploding, they don't damage you. Oh, that was close. I think he got down to like 17.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Cross. Well, now he has to watch out for these guys.
And they do 30? I can't remember.
Oh, he does have screw. That was smart, turning that back on.
Yeah. I was wondering if he was gonna try to risk it or not, but you're here, so better off just turning it back on.
Yep.
Alright, so are you gonna be the first one to yell at MGA when he steps in about all the SpaceJump disrespect?
Absolutely. If there's anything that I enjoy, it's yelling at MGA. No, I'm just kidding. But MGA, very cool dude. And also a first place finisher with a time of 58 minutes and 27 seconds. So GG to Mr. guyaverage.
GG to MGA.
We'll see if he comes in for an interview, and then we can scold him, but also congratulate him. And I believe this is, I think you said earlier, this is the first race. Well, actually, we've only had 2 other races, so it's pretty likely. But yeah, this is the first race out of a best of 5 for the catJAMMERS and Hylian SpaceJump Frogs. Speaking of which, Tracy versus Stachio Cat has just started a few minutes ago. But don't leave. We're cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Just kind of dip out.
Yeah, it would. The beginning's boring anyway, so.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, like same start.
Yeah. We are joined by MGA. Welcome in, MGA. And GG.
Hello.
Yeah, congrats on securing the first win. What's up?
Thanks for the GG. Yeah, having 2 suits in Wreck Ship wasn't great, but I'm kind of surprised it still did win.
Yeah, you guys took the same path, so you were able to get a little bit ahead. Only difference was crossproduct did go ahead and check Crocodile, which only had a Spazer and an E-Tank, so that put him a little bit behind. And then of course you went ahead and finished Meridia first, and he went to Lower Norfair first.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that Cross would go Wreck Ship first, because I don't know, I feel like that's kind of how he plays randos, so when I didn't find anything in Norfair that was really Monka-esque.
That's why you dipped out of Rock, huh?
Yeah.
And yeah, and the death, obviously. Did the death influence that? I don't know.
I kind of expected to die there, like I was planning to die. If I did make it out alive, it would have been a bonus, but I knew I was going into Norfair, like, reserve area with low health, so I wasn't going to make it out. I just wanted to check the item, and it turned out to be speed, so.
Oh, I missed where Ice Beam was.
Oh, heck.
Dang
it. Yeah. Dude, MGA, what are you doing? We can't just be talking when Ice Beam shows up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But I just want to mention how very tight Cross Products ammo is gonna be here.
Yeah.
He already killed all the Zebs. I do not believe he broke all of the glass. So this is a little sketchy.
I'm pretty sure he literally just cannot miss anything, especially that lone Soupy.
Yeah, don't want to miss the super. For sure. I think he would be allowed to miss 2 missiles, if I can math. He missed 1.
He's testing that. He's testing it. Oh, well, he committed, so. And it's.
He could, though, if he doesn't get it, he could still go back and refill missiles, because since the glass is gone, he only needs 30 missiles. But he gets it. Okay, no more panic now. Sorry, MGA. How many times did you forget that you had space jump, MGA?
0? I don't think I ever forgot I had space jump.
Want to try that number again?
That was 1 time. But
yeah, I don't know. What happened?
There was an argument in chat that it's easier to get the item over the moat if you use grapple, but maybe you should have just gotten it on the way out, MGA.
Oh yeah, no, I did grapple on purpose. Because, like, trying to run back and get run speed is slower than just grappling, so. I mean, you know, if I didn't fall down in the moat, I would have space jumped, tried to grab the item and go over, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, good movement, good decision making. Kind of hard to like judge that, obviously, but you still, like, I remember yesterday you were mentioning about like racing Cross. Yeah, you were prepped, and you came out. You did your thing.
Yeah, I was definitely worried. Like, I was worried for a seed exactly like this, you know, where I go crate first like I usually do, and then Cross goes wreck ship. He finds all the items he needs, and he just beats the game in 40 minutes. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely like a sub 45 seed if you go wreck ship first.
Yeah. Also, great job showing the backdoor into gravity.
Yeah, I realized I was gonna be really slow, but I felt like doing it anyways.
If you would have lost because of that, I would have laughed really hard.
Me too.
How risky would you say that is to try to go for?
It's kind of free, honestly.
It looked it.
Yeah, the only problem is if you don't turn off Morph Ball, obviously you can soft lock. And I think there's some weird way to X-ray climb over the door without hitting the door transition, and then you're soft locked that way too. Like, you just skip right past the door.
Is that if you're just not too deep or something?
I think if you're too deep, then you just skip right past the door. But other than that, yeah, it's actually pretty easy.
Alright, Cross. On his Millerbrain 3. Then just has to do the escape and he'll be home free. Was there ever a point where you were like, okay, Cross definitely did not go wreck ship first? Because he's not finished yet?
Yeah, when I entered Turian, I was like, okay, maybe I have a shot. Because, you know. But yeah, basically when I entered Turian, but I didn't want to take any chances at all. So, like, that's why I went for baby skip and all that crazy stuff. So yeah, I really didn't know, like, you know, if the race was super close or something.
Yeah, you made the skips that you felt that you needed to, and it paid off for what you had planned. Because obviously, it's not like you were like, I don't know if wreck ship first like ever came into your mind before making the decision to go up or down Red Tower.
I had Space Jump and Grapple Beam, so I was like, I mean, I could do wreck ship first and, like, not have any trouble, you know? But I kind of just made a choice, like, you know, in the beginning of the season, like, always go crate first, no matter what, you know, so I don't hesitate, I don't have any, like, you know, lack of confidence, I guess.
Yeah, I've definitely felt that. It's not the easiest thing to commit to, but I commit to it. No doubt.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm just like, I'll just make up for it in movement, you know, just play really well.
Right, Cross product has finished with a time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 32 seconds. So GG to Cross product.
Yep, GG to Cross. Should mention really fast, make sure to follow the runners. MGA, Mr. Guy Average, and Cross Product. They this may or may not be their last race, depending on how the teams go and if they need to go into a game 4 and or 5. So
yeah, playoffs are 2 weeks per round of just total mayhem. Best 3 out of 5, which I think is pretty interesting. Usually things are best 2 out of 3, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, if it goes to game 4 or 5, I'm probably gonna nope out of that.
Really? I think you have to do one of them.
I don't know if I can handle the pressure.
Oh,
What? You have like pressure all the time to try to get like top tier times. You got this.
Yeah, when is 43 MGA?
One is.
Yeah, I'm like right behind you.
We enjoy a big crossproduct. Welcome in, GG.
Hey,
Game
GG.
Cross?
What's up?
GG, man.
So, just gonna say, I see the tracker that that guy average has speed booster and high jump boots, so they probably did like the same stuff that I did.
Yes.
Yup.
Yeah.
Just not Crackmeyer.
Well, no, speed was at crack.
No, it
Speed
wasn't.
boosters- It wasn't.
No.
No.
Oh.
No, Speed was Norfair Reserve.
Are you sure? I
Uh,
think speed booster was at Crackamire.
Well,
Oh, high jump boots was behind. Or no, something was. Spazer was behind Croc. There it is. I knew something was
That's
there. I knew
exactly
something
how I know.
super important was there.
No.
Yeah.
not
Don't even ever say
close.
No, I'm not even. Wait. Is this the antinomy?
Yes, it is. What's up, Cross?
Isn't that like your beam? Is like that like
That's
your
exactly
signature, your
yes.
signature item, dude?
Ice beam at Meridia Reserve.
I was gonna mention, if because MGA did do Meridia first, if you could have checked Dragon, and you could route in the Meridia Reserve check.
Yeah, what path did you take, MGA? I didn't even realize. You probably took the slow way.
You mean coming out of Dragon?
Yeah.
I just did GT Classic movement, kind of like new route stuff, and then when I went to Mount Everest, I went down Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually what I do.
I don't really...
Yeah, you don't need anything at that point, really.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said when he got both of the suits. But then he still decided to Crystal Flash clip into Gravity Suit location for no reason.
Well, I didn't have any ammo to beat any of the boss. Well, I did, but like I wanted to find a beam, So that's why Crystal
Did you
Flash
say you crystal flashed in the gravity location?
Yeah.
Like with the grapple beam off of the Ripper and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You must have practiced that. I guess you did it pretty fast.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's max percent GT code stuff.
Okay. I know Maniacal's a big fan of that play.
Yeah, I think we were actually discussing it like 2 nights ago or something.
Oh, nice. He likes it for Key Sanity SMZ3, I think. But, oh, wow. Nice, dude. Well, I doubt I lost 9 minutes on Crocomire, which means you probably just outplayed me, which I'm happy about. I'd rather lose because somebody's a better player than lose because I made bad decisions.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But not GG, dude. Well played.
Yeah, congrats, man. GG.
Yeah, I don't know, like how you, what else you felt about this Cross? Like, what else did you think?
It's so frustrating when Wreck Ship has stuff because, like, I guess I don't have a huge sample size, but every time I play Dash, I feel like there's a 75% chance there's nothing in Wreck Ship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's because of old item placement logic or if it's because Norfair is easier to check with gravity. I don't know what it is, man. It's just like I almost feel like, well, the point of Dash is to have like a diversity of possible options. So I always feel like I can do well going Norfair first, but this time it just wasn't the play. But yeah, I honestly was considering doing Wreck Ship first, but there were just so many E-tanks. I was like, oh man. I think with that many E-tanks early on in a seed in Varia Rando, there's a heavier leaning toward heck runs with the early E-tanks, especially if you're giving like in Varia Rando, if you're given like exactly 4 E-tanks early on, then like that's that's the play to go to Norfair, right? Because that's what it wants you to do. Like, I don't know, Varia Rando seems to be a lot more direct in the clues that the seed gives you in item distribution. But maybe I read too much into it in this case, because this is like Dash Rando is completely different from Varia Rando, even in how it wants to place items. So I guess I didn't really take that into consideration. But I mean, honestly, I think maybe I can win the race if I do wreck ship first, but that's not really my game. So I just played my game, and guy average is just a better runner, so no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally on board with why you both would go down to check Norfair first, because I'm totally that type of person too, to do the same thing.
I don't know. I just hate Fantoon. Once I start running New Route and getting less scared of Fantoon, I think I might do some more early wreck ships, but that's fine. That's the other thing too. It's just like having that many tanks, and was Screw Attack that early, or can't remember?
Yeah, it was that Crid.
Oh, see, that's Screw Attack. Screw Attack makes Fantoon a lot nicer of a play too, and yeah, it is what it is. It's still a good race. I had fun.
Yeah, I mean, with the settings, switching, they have you like everywhere. Like, right now, it just dawned on me. Like, oh well, I mean, you could also pseudo screw. I forgot that you start with charge.
Yeah, and then we just got charged anyway, so it didn't matter. But yeah, so like it's kind of funny. Like early game, having the starter charge beam changes a lot in the early game. It's like, oh, here's Terminator, but you can't just hold the shot button because you have starter charge. You can't do the easy elevator crystal flash setup because you have starter charge. Oh, you can do the easy crate quick kill every time because you have charge beam. Then the first room, like the pre-cathedral room, like you can do the pseudo screw strat. And although I mean usually you have enough missiles anyway, that doesn't really matter. But I'm still kind of used to the pseudo screw strat. But it's like there's a lot early game where having the pseudo screw really helps. Like even just farming cack attacks in the new bridge room, like pseudo screw, right? So dash definitely, out of all the modes, I think that dash, you get all those like little nuances of understanding with the starter charge beam. Like so I think dash benefits more from practice than other modes, except maybe like area rando or like some kind of big change, like area rando, boss rando, stuff like that. So I guess it's somewhere between like area rando, boss rando, and like a normal randomizer. Dash, as far as how important practice is for dash. I'm just rambling. Don't worry. Just cut me off. It's all right. The race is over, folks. Go home.
Yeah. If anybody is still here,
Gracie's running right now. Let's go watch Tracy.
Speed gaming too.
Go my team.
The same
Thanks,
teams. Yeah.
Shout out to 2D Tones for tracking, and thank you, Polar Bear Bunny, for having me on commentary. You can close us out. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to Antinemy as well. GG's to our runners. And we'll see you over on Speed Gaming 2. Good night.
Bye.